Hello, today's video is an exciting one. There are so many new releases for Veganuary and I just got so overwhelmed yesterday. Yesterday my feed was just food after food after, where's my phone? There it is. After food. So many different options and I was like, I want to try them all. And then I was like, why don't I film it? Because this is an exciting time for everyone, not just me. There are so many vegans now in the UK. People who are eating more vegan food or people who are just curious. I'm gonna try and review new vegan foods for you guys. There are only 3 meals in a day, but there are 4 things I want to try. So today's gonna be a bit cheeky because I'm gonna basically have 4 meals and they're not gonna be the healthiest. This is like a fast food video. Veganism isn't always about being healthy. You know, sometimes you just want to eat the foods that you used to eat as a non-vegan. So I remember when the Greggs sausage roll came out, Piers Morgan was like, it's not sausage though, is it? And he's like, it's not very healthy. But what if you're vegan and you miss a sausage roll? And not everyone is vegan for health reasons. We're gonna go to Costa today, Greggs, KFC is the big one. I'm so excited for KFC, and Subway. So I'm so excited. Let's go. Here it is, my local Costa. Let's see. I want the breakfast. Do they have it? Basically, they didn't have it. They had the ham and cheese toasty, which looked good, but because I wanted it as my breakfast, I want the breakfast wrap. And they also had the strawberry croissant, which as a vegan, not gonna lie, one thing I miss, and I think there's a lack of in cafes, are pastry options. So it's really exciting that they have that, but I wanted something hot. So there's a Costa, actually, another one, like 5 minutes away. So I'm gonna drive there and see if I have more luck there. Right, so we are at a different Costa now. I went in, I had such high hopes, and they didn't even know what I was talking about. They were like, vegan breakfast panini. And I was like, yeah. And then I realised they had no idea what I was talking about, so I panicked and I got the croissant. Now, I know the toasty is maybe a bit more exciting, but I figured everything else I'm going to eat today is pastry or bread. And actually this is very breakfasty, this option, where I was like, ham and cheese toasty for breakfast. Not really feeling it. So, and honestly, I wish you could smell it through the camera. It smells like a donut, a jam donut. It smells so good. I don't know if this is strawberry or raspberry. I think it's strawberry croissant. This is what it looks like. It is pink. Look at that. And it smells so good. And vegan pastry, I'm very intrigued. Like, is it still gonna have that flaky, buttery flavour? Because croissants do have a buttery flavour. So let's try it. Yeah. It's a bit burnt because I asked him to warm it up, which is also a nice touch. I haven't got to the strawberry bit yet, but that's what it looks like inside. I think this costs like $1.85, which isn't too bad. I want to get to the strawberry bit. I just got some strawberry, really nice. Let me try and show you guys the jam. Yeah, it's like jam. That's what it looks like. Is it gonna focus? This, when you're on the go with a coffee, you know, something in the morning, would be delicious. didn't get a tissue. Sweet baked goods is what I feel like vegans are lacking. So it's so nice that Costa's come out with that. And also, before this release, Costa was always the worst one in my opinion for vegan options. Like, everyone knows Pret is amazing for vegan options. You know, you've got the cookies, they've got salads, they've got vegan baguettes, vegan sandwiches, vegan wraps. Did I say the vegan cookie? So Pret was always great. Starbucks was good as well because they have a vegan burrito, a vegan mac and cheese, a vegan cake, I think. And Starbucks was always rubbish if you wanted anything. The only thing they had was their cookie before, and now they've got the cookie. I think they've also got a Rocky Road, they've got a vegan croissant, and they've got 2 vegan hot things to eat as well. And I think they also have a chili, bean and rice, but that's just too healthy for my liking. So amazing, absolutely amazing. I would give this a 9 out of 10. Just feel like I like the strawberry, but I want them to come out with something like chocolatey next time, like a chocolate croissant. Really yummy. Right. Although the Costas near me in Bristol need to get their breakfast things in, because I was really looking forward to that. I didn't get to show you guys it, obviously, because they weren't doing it, but let me just tell you what's inside them. Vegan sausages, vegan, oh, obviously, baked beans are vegan. Vegan sausages, baked beans, I think mushrooms, and vegan cheese. How good does that sound? Oh my gosh. It's just, as the title is called, it's a breakfast in a wrap. It just sounds so good, and I was so looking forward to it, but it's fine. It's fine, you know, I'll try it another time. Yes, I'll try it another time. But yeah, that is Costa completed. Next stop is going to be Greg's. I want the vegan steak bake, but I don't think I'm going to go straight there because I've just, although that was kind of light, I don't feel like stuffed. I could have a steak bake right now, or should I wait like an hour? Well, I do have some errands to run actually. I've got a huge ASOS package, the biggest you've ever seen, in my front seat, in my passenger seat right now. So I might go return that. There's always a queue at the post office, so by the time I'm done with that I might be hungry and go to Greg's and get the steak bake. It's such an exciting day for vegans. Right, I'll see you guys in a sec. Not even being funny, I'm worried this is gonna rip en route back to ASOS. Oh, it's so heavy. It's got shoe boxes in it, so I'm really worried it's already ripped. Well, almost ripped in a few places. But yeah, I need to return that now. Right guys, do we spot the Greg's? I can spot the Greg's. Now, if they don't have it, I'm gonna be so upset. Right, I don't know what it is about my area, but there is nothing in stock. I went in, and at first, because I'm blind, I saw like the steak bake shape and I saw a green V and I was like, yes! And then I got closer and I was like, that's just, that, it was a cheese and onion one. And they didn't have it. And I asked the woman, she was like, we're not getting it in until the 16th of January. So, I looked on maps and there's another Greg's 5-minute drive away, so I'm going there. I went in and, oh guys, it said vegan steak bake. The label was there, so I was like, they've definitely got it, but there was none on display. It was just vegan sausage rolls. And I was like, for fuck's sake. And then I went up and I was like, do you have any left? And then he like looked and he was like, and then he turned around and looked in the oven. He was like, I've got 4. Steak bake isn't, I would never go for a steak bake, vegan or not, vegetarian or not, you know, I'd never think to have a steak bake. I much prefer like chicken or like a sausage roll is really nice, but steak, not for me. But I have to support the cause. You know, we have to show Greggs that they're doing the right thing, so we have to purchase these. So yeah, as I said, this is, it's more expensive than the vegan sausage roll. Vegan sausage roll I think is £1. This is £1.55, but it's quite hefty. It smells, you know, meaty, the gravy. It's really hot. I'm scared. And check the temperature. So pastry is really good. As I said, Greggs' vegan pastry is really good. It tastes like normal pastry. It's that greasy, you know, indulgent pastry. But I want to get more of the filling, but it's just so hot. You can see the inside properly now. That's what it looks like. I want to get a bit of the actual steak bit, just on its own. Just a chunk of the fake meat. Should I do it? It's a bit messy with my fingers because it's covered in gravy. Yeah. If you like a steak bake, this is really good. Now, how do I package this up to take home to my dad? Because this is all gonna spill out. I'm gonna have to wrap it up tight. If that's just what's supposed to be a steak bake, that's a 10 out of 10. Flavor's on point, texture's on point. The filling, there's a generous amount of filling. The pastry is good, the meat tastes like meat. But like personally, because as I said, I'm not a steak bake person, I'd give it an 8, just because I'd like a bit more flavors. It's just, yeah, but sometimes people just like the simplicity of just the meat and the gravy, the pastry. I'm gonna nip home now because I feel that my period has started. You know when you feel it in your ovaries and your womb? You know, when you know, you know. And I think I know. So I'm gonna go home now. You just feel it in your ovaries. You know, a woman knows her body well, you can tell. I feel it in my ovaries. I feel it in my womb. My period is here. Finally. Where the fuck have you bloody been, bitch? KFC. I'm gonna go in the drive-thru and ask for the vegan burger. Hiya, could I please get the vegan burger? Thank you. Secured the bag. Well, let's get our hands on it first. They didn't have extra vegan mayo on the side, but I got some hot sauce on the side, just in case, if it is a bit dry, I can put it in just for an extra added flavour. This is what I'm most excited for. By far, come on. This is huge. The first vegan fast food chain like McDonald's, Burger King, KFC to do not just a veggie patty, but vegan chicken. This is so exciting. As I said, like, this is so huge because now, like, I feel like McDonald's actually has to step up. What is McDonald's doing, please? Like, their exciting launch, they're like, we're releasing like goujons or dippers or something, and it's just the same old shit in a different shape. It's just like mushed together vegetables. Okay, let me show you. This is the packaging. It says 11 herbs and spices, 0 chicken. Because if you think about it, the thing that makes meat taste good is how you season it. Like, if meat was unseasoned, you know, it's not, I mean, I guess it might be all right, but the thing that makes it so delicious is the seasoning. So they've done the same herbs and spices, but 0 chicken. I don't actually know, is this corn? Does anyone know? And it's green on the bottom. Ah, this is what it looks like. So it does look a bit dry. Okay, we've got the chicken, and it's a good, you know, it's a good thickness. And then we've got the mayo underneath, do you see that? And then we've got the hot sauce on the side. And then I also got a Pepsi. They now do paper straws, which is good. Right, that's enough embarrassment. I was just getting a thumbnail. Now time to eat it. Right, I want to take a good bite of the chicken first. Sorry, I just need to process this a sec. Outside of it is exactly how I remember KFC chicken to taste. Like the same, as they said, it's the same herbs and spices. That's what makes KFC chicken KFC chicken. And it tastes, oh my god, it's the exact same flavours. This is what it looks like on the inside. God, can you believe? Can you believe? But why aren't the fries vegan? That's a bit of a shame. Because to be fair, KFC fries aren't the best. McDonald's fries are elite. Don't care what anyone says. But still, if you go to KFC, you know, you want to have a meal, you want to have your burger and your fries and your drink. And if you're vegan, the fries aren't. I don't know why. I think it's because they're cooked in the same thing as the chicken. Okay, it is a little bit dry. I feel like there needs to be more mayo. Because I'm not going to complain about how chunky that vegan chicken is. I mean, no one is complaining about that. That's amazing. Thank you, KFC. But I feel like you need to put a bit more vegan mayo in there. Yeah, that's nice and spicy. Right, I'm gonna put some on the top of this. Let's try it with the hot sauce added. The mayo is good actually. Tastes like normal mayo. Yeah, it tastes much better if you ask for an extra sauce and put it on top. I want to give it 10 out of 10 so bad. It's not a sad piece of vegan chicken. It's chunky. It's in the same batter as the normal one. It has the same flavours, that same little spicy kick. Like, oh, yeah. So that's why I really want to give it a 10 out of 10 because it's like the initiative. And the actual fillet is 10 out of 10. But I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. Just because I feel like they could have given a little bit more vegan mayo. But that might just be my branch, my nearest KFC doing that. I'm shook. I'm absolutely shook. I want them to come out next with popcorn chicken, because as a child I love their popcorn chicken. Vegan popcorn chicken, please. KFC, if you're watching. Please make your chips vegan. I'm gonna finish this. I am gonna finish it because it's bloody delicious. And then we're gonna go to Subway. Right guys, do we see it? We see the vision. Right, let's hope. Oh, it's empty in there. Look, they've got it advertised. This is what I'm getting, guys. Meatless Meatball Marinara. Vegan meatballs and vegan cheese. Oh my gosh. There it is. I got the meatball, this is not focusing, marinara. And you could, obviously in Subway, if you guys know how it works, you can add as many veggies as you want. I didn't add, oh, also vegan cheese. And he was like, single or double vegan cheese? I said single because I was like, I've already eaten so much crap today. Why is the engine on? I added lettuce, tomatoes, and jalapenos. Oh my gosh, should look at it. So warm. And I added as a sauce the vegan garlic aioli because that's amazing. And he added so much and I was like, oh my god, stop. I don't know how I'm gonna eat this like gracefully on camera. Oh, look at that. Let's get, oh, it's spilled everywhere, the garlic. He put too much in. That's so good. This is what it looks like. Is it focusing? Let me open it and show you. Oh my goodness me. Look at that. Do you see the meatball at the back? Right, I actually don't know how to eat this. Right. I'm not going to get the meatball for a while because I'm going to be biting through the salad. So I'll let you guys know when I get to the meatball. The vegan cheese is really good. I just got a bit of tomato sauce. I want the meatball. There it is. I'm approaching the meatball. Do you see that meatball poking through right there? Let's fucking have it. It's good. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. With these options, a lot of them I would have never gone for if I ate meat or if I wasn't vegan. Like back when I wasn't veggie or vegan, if I went to Subway, I'd never get a meatball marinara. Still good, and if you like meatball marinara as a non-vegan, I think you'll love this because it is good. Like the meat is good, it tastes good. The tomato sauce is lovely, the vegan cheese is really good. That garlic aioli just makes it. That is the meatball. That's where I took a bite out of it. And yeah, the meatball itself is good. I don't know what fake meat they use actually, Subway, but it's good. In the tomato sauce, it's lovely. I don't know how I'm gonna finish this. It's all falling out. That was a whole meatball. Whole meatball just escaped into my mouth. Delicious. Right, I'm not just gonna sit here and finish the rest of this because mukbangs are an acquired taste. Majority of people don't like watching people eating or chewing. You guys just wanted the review. So I give this a 9 out of 10. It loses 1 point just because, but you know what, should I just give it a 10 out of 10? No, I am gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because it didn't give me the same reaction as when I tried the KFC chicken burger, because genuinely, vegan or not, I loved chicken. So when I tried it, it was like that wow moment, like that fireworks moment. When I try this, I'm like, that's really good, but it doesn't give me that like because I don't ever sit around and think, oh, I miss Subway meatball marinara from when I was before vegan. I don't think that. But I do think I miss vegan fried chicken when I'm sat around being my vegan self. So that's why I'm gonna give this a 9. Right guys, I polished that off. I'd say last place, probably Costa, just because I do feel like that was kind of my fault for trying something less exciting from there. If I tried like the vegan breakfast panini like I wanted, there would have been more competition, because it was just a croissant, you know, I feel like that has to come last place. That was still really good, and I will try their other vegan options at some point. Then Greg's, just because as I said, it was good, but steak bake is not my thing. Then Subway, because that was delicious. Like you had there's so much flavor in Subway, because unlike KFC, they don't skimp on toppings. You can get as much sauce as you want, you can get double vegan cheese if you want, you've got the meatballs, the tomato sauce, as much salad as you want. It was just really good and flavorful, but first place has to be KFC. Like honestly, blew my mind. But yeah, I'm gonna go now because the guy in his car next to me just started smoking. He just keeps staring at me. I'm like, do you want to take this outside? No, I'm gonna get out of here before I get kidnapped and killed. Kidnapped from my own car. No, not really. It's just when you watch so many of these murder documentaries, like Cold Case Files, I binged watched, you get so paranoid, especially when you're a girl and you're like out alone. This video was very different for me, but I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to smash a thumbs up down below, subscribe down below if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.